I have a Lemnis Gate gameplay video that I'm going to share with you. I recorded it on July 25th during the open beta on PC. It's a casual match between me and my roommate Theseus. After the match, at the end of the video, I'll chat a little bit about what I'm going to be doing between now and the Lemnis Gate release on September 28th. But for now, let's jump straight into the video. Okay, alright. So, this match is taking place on a map called Chimera. This is a domination match, meaning that you gotta shoot these objectives, and after you pour enough damage into them, then you capture them. And this map has 3 objectives. You can see Charlie Bravo here. Alpha's over on the right-hand side. Right now I'm waiting for my opponent to make his turn. Theseus is going. And here we go. Looks like he's taking Vendetta. And, yeah, Vendetta is good at, well, basically her ability is placing turrets, and she's got a shotgun. So she's good close up. You can see he placed 2 of those little turrets right there, and he's taking some long-range shots with the shotgun. He does claim Charlie, plays another turret up top, and then he's dropping down through the hatch and putting some shots on Bravo. So he, a decent first turn, claims Charlie, claims Bravo, throws down some turrets, okay? Of course, because it's his first turn, there are no enemies for him to shoot at. I haven't yet made any turns. I haven't put any guys on the board yet. So, yeah, there's not really much else he could do. Maybe he could be a little more efficient, play some turrets in some better spots, but decent starting move. I've got a lot more hours into the game than Theseus, so, you know, don't judge him too harshly here on his turns, or me for that matter. This is just during a 4-day beta is when this was recorded. So I'm going to counter with my own Vendetta here. So I'm placing a turret in my spawn to help protect my backline. And, okay, I failed to place a turret there. I was trying to jump off the pad and place one midair. Failed. But, yeah, blasting that objective from close range, throwing some turrets down, coming over here to A, shooting that guy. And, yeah, it looks like I'm going to slap one more turret and throw a couple more shots at Bravo. Yeah, so I did not go and run across the map and go and try to kill his Vendetta. Instead, I just kind of did my own thing, placed some turrets, and took 2 objectives, okay? And it looks like I outdamaged the damage that he poured into Bravo, so I did end up capturing Bravo and Alpha. But he still has Charlie at the current moment. So now he's going. He's picking his operative. He picked Toxin. So Toxin basically shoots these little poison globes that kind of land and splash. They make a poison cloud wherever they land, which damages operators. And she's also got a little displacer gun, which is basically like it's almost like you throw a grenade and you teleport to wherever the grenade lands. So, yeah, so basically he gets in there and puts some poison down where he sees my Vendetta is. So right down here. And here he comes, splashing, painting a bunch of poison all around. And kills my Vendetta. So you can see because he kills her early, she does not go and claim Bravo and Alpha for me, which means his Vendetta does all the capturing of Charlie and Bravo. Thing is, Toxin doesn't really do too much damage to objectives. But let's see. Looks like I'm putting a strategy marker here. So I'm probably going to try and line up a kill here. It's very annoying to have a Toxin running around spewing poison where your characters want to walk, because it just means in every future round that this Toxin's going to be dealing damage there. So, yeah, looks like I'm trying to figure out how to kill them. Okay, going with Deathblow. Deathblow has landmines. He's also got a big frickin' rocket launcher. So it looks like I'm just trying to place some mines in the walking path. Yep, okay, killed the Toxin. Coming back here, and yeah, just pouring some damage. This little spot, this little kind of platform I'm standing on back here, pretty darn good spot for pumping out damage with Deathblow. You see it in a lot of the matches that I was watching and playing in over the beta, and so that's a pretty popular spot. And now that he's already used his Toxin, I know his Toxin is not going to poison that platform that I was standing on at the end. Yeah, this platform here. I know that he's not going to be able to poison that platform in future rounds, so I can actually just kind of stand there and dish out damage, not worry too much. Okay, and looks like... Okay, so he picked Striker, which is the sniper character. I think he was trying to aim through there and kill my Deathblow before I could kill his Toxin, but he didn't quite make that happen. There wasn't quite an angle there, I think. So instead, he misses it. I still kill the Toxin. He runs back, shoots my death blow, like, basically point blank in the face with the sniper rifle. And then he goes back and puts a few sniper rounds into Alpha, so he claims it. Okay, so yeah, we just saw that shot come through there. Didn't quite connect, but he does go and kill the death blow later. So that's obviously something I'll want to prevent. Death blow is one of the higher damage dealing characters. So let's see. Yeah, just trying to take a look at this sniper shot that he was trying to line up, and fortunately for me, my death blow was far enough to the side that there was no line of sight all the way down through that hallway. So that kind of saved me there. I don't really know if I was planning that. Probably just pure luck that it worked out that way. Let's see. What am I... Oh, I think I'm trying to figure out how to stop his striker from killing my death blow, which makes a lot of sense. You know, my death blow, if he survives, he's going to put a lot of damage out on these objectives. Okay, coming in with Carl. So let's see what happens here. Looks like trying to... Okay, just placing a shield there to hopefully intercept that sniper shot. And then coming over here... I don't know if those shields are actually in the best position, to be completely honest, because my death blow is going to be shooting rockets right through there later in the round. But, you know, that's okay. So, yeah, just sitting here and shooting some shields at my feet and pouring some damage into Charlie. So, let's see. Yeah, looks like I capture Charlie and Bravo now. But I do not get Alpha because I think... Yeah, so there we see, right at the end there, the shield intercepts the bullet. Maybe we'll get a better view this time around. So here my death blows in the shield. And the sniper round hits the shield. You can see the shield kind of starts flickering here a little bit. But, of course, he survives because he's behind the shield. Okay, so Theseus, bringing death blow in. Okay, Big Chungus coming in with the rocket launcher. Fires a shot. Look, I think, yeah, the death blow did kill the Carl. Looked like the first shot missed. I think the second shot hit. And, okay, now he's going to make it rain over here on my death blow, back on my platform. So really going for heavy disruption here. And it looks like, yeah, at the end of this round, because of his little death blow play there, he's now got all three objectives. And most of my guys are dead. I think maybe my Vendetta lives. But, yeah, Carl dies. Boom. That was a good place rocket there. So, yeah, you can see I'm trying to place a strategy marker here. Basically, what you can do is you can click on the map and you can place that little ping right there as like a note to yourself in the future. And looks like I'm trying to figure out, okay, what's going to be the best way to kill his death blow here? Because obviously we don't want his death blow killing Carl, killing my death blow. Too much disruption. We need to put an end to it. Should be easy enough to do. The only real damage dealer he's got left is Capitan. Looks like I'm going to use my Capitan here. Okay, so, yeah, running up, cooking the grenade. Nice. Cool. Decent hit. Shooting the turret. So right there, I'm trying to shoot my own shield because I think at this point I had realized that my death blow shoots rockets through there, and I don't want to intercept my own rockets shooting from behind me with my own shield. So that's what's going on there. Then I come in the middle and just shoot some damage into Bravo. I think I couldn't really remember which point needed to be shot. Looking at this now with hindsight here, I probably should have ran over and shot at Alpha. Okay, he's coming in here. He's got a Carl. Okay, I think he was trying to shield and protect his guy to keep him from taking damage, but he was a little bit late. But, you know, regardless, he still comes in here with Carl with the big laser gun and gets it done. He lasers down 3 guys with Carl. Man, just going ham with Carl. Yeah, so we can see up here. I think he was trying to shield his guys to protect them so they'd live, but I don't think the shield quite went off. I actually don't even see him throw the shield, so maybe he threw it earlier and it was just on cooldown or something. Not really sure. Okay, interesting. So it looks like I'm looking at a couple different things here. I'm looking at the sniper. I'm looking at the Carl. I do have my strategy marker there. I don't know if that's a new one I just placed. Looks like it might be. It would be nice to stop this Carl because he does get 3 kills. Okay. Yep, okay. I'm aiming rush in this direction. Looks like that's what I'm going to be trying to do. Come up here and kill the Carl. Remember, I don't need to kill all the characters with rush. I just need to kill that Carl. Because if I kill him, then it'll go back to how it was a couple loops ago, which is where everybody else gets killed by my guys. So yeah, I kill him, then I come over here, kill the striker, and the striker was the one, I believe, who was taking alpha from me because, they don't have a quick rate of fire, but those sniper shots are powerful, and yeah, they deal a lot of damage. So yeah, at the end of that match, I think maybe his Vendetta lives. I'm not sure. Did I get all 5 kills? Definitely, I killed everybody over there in that big fight. Killed the sniper here, but maybe his Vendetta lives. Looks like his Vendetta is taking damage from something, probably from my turret. And, okay, I think maybe his Vendetta lives. We'll see the scoreboard in a second here. Yeah, so here it comes. Let's see. And, yeah, there we go. Okay, 4 kills. Yeah, his Vendetta lives, but I get 4 kills, 3 objectives, and now we're moving on to the second half. Okay, all right. So basically what we've done now is at the half, you switch sides and you switch who goes first. So I have to go first now. He gets the second player's advantage, and we also flip sides of the map. So now I'm over where he started, and here we go. I'm doing my little Vendetta play. Basically placing some of these turrets. It's a little hard to see what's going on because I can't really pause it and show you what's happening with those turrets, but basically I'm jumping off the jump pads, placing the turrets in mid-air. There's 2 types of turrets you can place with Vendetta. You can place a flying turret, which maybe we'll get a look at here in a second, which is basically where you place a turret as you're flying off a jump pad. Yeah, just like that. So that flying turret there, the advantage is that it can shoot in a 360-degree arc all the way around it. And you can see I'm placing a couple more of these flying turrets here. A stationary turret, one on the tripod, can only shoot in an arc in front of it. And if you look at one of those stationary tripod turrets, the arc in front of it that it can shoot actually lines up with the legs of the turret. It's got 2 little robot legs sticking out the front. The arc it can shoot at is anything in between that arc. So, okay, let's see. What's he doing here? Theseus picked Toxin. He's coming over here. He spit out a bunch of toxin all over here, so this A site is kind of poisoned, so that was pretty good to kill off my Vendetta there. However, it looks like my Vendetta still did a decent amount of damage to the point there. Of course, when you get real close with that shotgun and you shoot the weak point, which is that center bar of the objective, with the shotgun, you can you can claim it in 2 shots is all it takes. So his poison is actually a little bit late. You can see, yeah, it looks like I'm trying to figure out, okay, can I save my Vendetta at all? But it's hard because he can teleport there so quickly with his toxin. Yeah, so, the good news is his toxin in general is not good at damaging these objectives, so he really didn't get a lot of damage dealt to them. He kills my Vendetta, but it's after she captures Alpha. So let's see what I do here. Okay, chucking down a mine for good measure. Then I'm coming up here and, yeah, gonna blast a few rounds into here. One thing you got to do is make sure, you can't really see it, but eventually my Vendetta will jump off the jump pad there, placing another turret. And, oh my god, yeah, there we go. Killed my own Vendetta. So it really didn't matter about the poison so much because I end up killing my own Vendetta with a rocket. That is a dangerous part of the strategy. If you try to use Vendetta and run up point blank to shoot these objectives in the face, you can capture them very quickly. You can capture them in just 2 shots from Vendetta. But of course, you risk taking splash damage. Boom. Well, you can see I kill myself there with the splash damage from my rocket hitting that objective. But, not really the end of the world because I'm still capturing Alpha. I think she still has time to fire 1, if not 2 shots. So she deals all her damage to Alpha. She would have died by the poison anyhow. There wasn't really anything I could do to save her there. And she's already placed her 3 turrets, which are helping to secure my backline. Actually, 4 turrets. Okay, so he's picking Capitan. And you can see my little flying turret here is kind of peppering him a little bit. Made him kind of back off of Charlie, but not until after he captured Charlie. So now he's sitting down here, shooting up at this B objective, and then it looks like he's going to run over. He's taking a couple more shots here and there from my Vendetta turrets. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, basically he goes through, caps Charlie, I think he grabs Bravo, but, yeah, my rockets take Bravo back at the end. So, yeah. So, from my perspective here, I'm trying to think about a couple things. So, one thing is this little area right under there. is susceptible to being toxined, right? You just put 2 or 3 toxin clouds down in the bottom there, and while they're sitting there in that hallway, because they only have a small area they can strafe back and forth in, they're pretty vulnerable to that poison. So, but it looks like I'm going to try and stop the Capitan even earlier. And looks like I'm thinking using my own Capitan here. Indeed, that's what's going to happen. So, let's see if I can pull it off. All right, sprint over, cook the nade, land the nade. Okay, there we go. Dead Capitan, so she's not going to get to do much else. And what am I doing here? Okay, yeah, I'm running back to this spot. Might be a little late. I stood out in the open quite a bit, so I'll probably die before I come back to this corner. But this corner has some nice cover if I do survive long enough to get back here. Okay, so all 3 objectives swing back into my favor. And yeah, kill his Capitan before he gets too much done. And yeah, so things are looking pretty solid now. And curious what he'll be trying to do. He's already used his toxin. He's going to go death blow. Okay, looks like he's going to try and intercept the Capitan. Oh, wow, beautiful rocket. Those rockets are a lot harder to hit than they look. So I think I did land my grenade on his Capitan, but I didn't get the follow-up shots, so I didn't get the kill. Man, that was a nicely timed rocket. It's harder to do. Deathblow's rockets are so slow. They are just stupidly slow. So, yeah. Boom. Nice shot. Yeah, kills the Capitan. 1 rocket. Very well played. Captures Charlie. Captures... he does capture Bravo and Alpha, but then I recap Bravo at the end. Okay, so looks like I'm trying to line something up here. Maybe a Carl shield to block the rocket. That might work. A little risky, though, right? Because this is right after I come off the jump pad is when that rocket lands. So if I'm too close, I'll take a bunch of splash damage. Yeah, it's going to have to be a very well-timed Carl shield to save this, unless I've got something else I'm thinking of. Yep, trusty, rusty robot to the rescue. Let's see if it works. Oh, hey, lands the rocket. Oh, or the shield, rather. Wow, that's freaking amazing. Oh, my gosh. I was trying to shield the corner there because I know that my Capitan goes to that corner later. But I actually ended up shielding the Vendetta, which I didn't really care to do because I know that Vendetta dies later. She's either going to die to my own rocket or she's going to die to that poison. So wasn't really trying to shield her, but we can see what goes on here. Looks like right there. Yeah, I was trying to shield the corner, but I shielded Vendetta. That's fine. Okay, so my Capitan... All right, well, actually, scratch that. Here he comes with his own Carl. Okay. So he's running in. He spent the first little bit of that time using his laser to kill my turret up there. And now he's killing my Capitan. He had to wait for a bit because it's a decently long reload animation on all the reloads here. I think Rush has a decently quick reload animation, but the rest of them, it feels like it takes ages, right? When you only have 25 seconds to make your turns, the time it takes to reload is painful. So you can see I actually ended up getting a lot more damage on Charlie because he had to reload for his Carl. Okay, so let's see. Looks like, yeah, I'm planning on placing a ping here for something. Not sure what it's going to be. I don't really remember what I do here. I could see a toxin. Oh, yeah, okay. I think it might be a toxin here because this hallway I had recognized earlier. Oh, yeah, 2 toxin clouds down there. That'll be enough to kill that Capitan. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to go toxin here. Yeah. Indeed. Okay. And here it comes. So let's see what happens here. All right. So she's running over here, trying to get some poison down to kill that Carl. And yeah, not really sticking around to see if it killed him. Just going to kind of continue on my way here. Over here. I'm not going to waste time shooting that toxin with my toxin because toxins are not damaged by any AoE damage from enemy toxins or friendly toxins for that matter. So you have to do direct damage, and I think you only do like 10 or 15 damage per ball that hits, and it's kind of hard to hit them because they're a slow arcing projectile. So I don't bother trying to kill the other toxin. But yeah, it looks like I killed the Carl. I kill the Capitan. Okay, and here he comes with Rush. And he does kill my Toxin, but not before I place the Poison Clouds. So let's see, his Rush. Oh my gosh, his Rush is getting shot up from all my turrets. Oh, yep, and there we go. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate to see. Yeah, his Rush ends up dying there on the final round before he gets to do everything because of all those turrets I have placed. And that's really the main reason why you place those turrets is to keep enemy operatives out of your back line, particularly Rush, because he's so fast, he can get back there early, but he's got low health. He can't afford to just take a bunch of shots from a bunch of turrets. And actually, yeah, it looks like his own Capitan grenade ends up being the nail in the coffin for his Rush. Okay, so yeah, that looks like it's going to be a big fat W for me here. I did well in the first half, and I managed to hold on to the points for the second half. So yeah, there we go. So that's what a full match of Lemnis Gate looks like. Alright, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. My name's Ross, and here's my promise to you. I will respect your time. I don't have lengthy intros. I don't fill the video full of ads. When you click on my video, I'm going to get you to the thing you clicked on with haste. If there's extra info or news about the channel or anything else I want to share that's not related to the title, I'll put it at the end of the video like I'm doing right now. This way, if you're short on time, you can come watch what you want to watch and move on. No filler, no fluff, no BS. If this sounds like something you support and you're interested in, subscribe. It's free, it's quick, and I appreciate it. Moving on to Lemnis Gate. Guys, this game is awesome. I'm working on another video about my thoughts on the game and if it's right for you, but suffice to say that I put 45 hours into the beta over the course of 4 days. The game is solid and is already proving to be great fun. Of course, the game is not out yet. It was originally scheduled to release on August 3rd, but the devs have moved it back to September 28th to polish some things before the full release. That means we're about to embark on an 8-week journey across a desert without a drop of Lemnis Gate in sight. Of course, there is the occasional dev live streams and Q&As. If you're interested, you should check out the official Lemnis Gate Discord, link below. But if you want more than that, don't worry, I've got you covered. I recorded a bunch of games during the beta, and I'll be posting at least one new match, sometimes two, each week from now until when Lemnis Gate comes out in September. To demonstrate that I'm a man of my word, by the time you're watching this, I've already got 2 other videos up on my channel that you can go watch right now. That's all I've got. Thanks for your time, and I'll see you in the future.